Hey everyone, Argofump here, playing Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, Spirit of Justice. We are going to the Take-Two TV studio. We're on case number 2, by the way. Case number 2, I think we might actually be near the end of the investigation. This should be very close to the end of the investigation segment. After that, we'll have the trial, and that will be it for the case. We more or less know who the culprit is, right? Uh-oh. And it looks like Roger is just running a media smear campaign against Trucy. Probably because he's got his dirty fingers in the pie. Trying to frame Trucy and trying to get $3 million from her, and she doesn't have $3 million. That was a bad plan, Roger. Okay, coolio. So, I think we need to examine the crew members, but let's also check out some of this stuff. This looks like some sort of gambling TV show. Scandal! Gamble! Gambit! Oh, wow. Wait, the TV show involves live betting? Interesting. Okay, well, let's bet $3 million on not guilty, and we can retire. We can retire. What's this? Roulette wheel. Oh man, slot machine really works? Yeah, you're too young to gamble, Athena. And besides, you'll just waste the little money you make as a lawyer. You'll just lose every single dollar you have. Yeah, leave the gambling to Phoenix Wright. Phoenix is actually pretty good at gambling. Mostly because he cheats at poker. He uses Trucy's bracelet to figure out everybody's poker tells. And he uses Maya's Magatama to tell when somebody's lying. Okay, so we're learning more about the actual storyline here. So remember there were 2 shows that Roger Retinz was working on. So he was here for the first show, and then he ran to the studio for he ran to the theater for show number 2. That would be Trucy's play. So that sounds like an airtight alibi. I would like to confirm, like the timing on that. Just the timing on that, because maybe he's lying about when he left. And the alibi is not as airtight as we thought. Arm in arm with Bonnie. Oh great, we're getting footage. Great, great. So we're getting that little footage that we've seen twice. I guess that's everything we can get from here. Well, who could have killed Mr. Rios? If Retinz was somewhere else and Bonnie was on stage... maybe there's a third party. I don't know, it seems like it'd be weird if they introduced a third party at the very, very end of the investigation, right? It feels like, no, we've met all the characters involved. We just need to figure out how the pieces work together. I think that's what we have to do here. Oh no! What's going on? Everything is repossessed? Who did this? Who's responsible? Ah, Roger. Retinz, what are you doing? You can't repossess the office. Yeah, I know we owe you $3 million, but you've got to give me time to hand over the money. You can't just repossess everything I own just automatically. And besides, this place is not just an agency, it's also a law office. Maybe we'll have to transfer it to a full-time law office now. Just to save money. I don't know, I think that's probably what we'll have to do. Anyway, we can talk to Roger about the office seizure. Oh, jeez, and he's gonna sell everything. Everything! And take the office and probably sell it or rent it. Why, you jerk, we already figured out how you cheated Trucy into signing that contract. Of course, we don't have any proof that he's responsible for it. It could have been a rogue stagehand. And he specifically waited for Phoenix to be gone because he knew Phoenix would actually do something? Oh! I've got to feel bad for Apollo, that the culprit, I like how it says say something dumb. The culprit knew that Apollo was incompetent, so he waited for Apollo to be the only person around before committing crimes. Okay, so where do we stand here? The trial of young up-and-coming magician Phoenix Wright is scheduled for tomorrow. We're here outside the office of the suspect, looking for an exclusive misspelled peek inside. Oh. Ooh, a questionable-looking pair are peeking out the window, and peek, spelled correctly this time. Their vicious, brutal expressions. And that's the way it is. The public already thinks Trucy is guilty. They saw everything happen during the broadcast. Everybody in the country's against you. No office, no allies. Are you sure you still want to represent her? Well, of course we do! Go ahead, think what you want. It's a free country. Just know you'll be the biggest losers in the end. In the meantime, feel free to keep flopping around like dying fish. Now then, you gotta be out of here by tomorrow. Taking the cozy office tonight. Heh, hang loose, baby. So do Apollo and Athena just sleep at the office? Do they not have their own apartments? I don't know. Oh! Did I break something? Oh no! People are throwing things at us. We have to do something. We have to. Oh, hey, it's Phoenix. Cool, cool, cool. Yeah, I like that theme tone. Okay, ringtone. Apollo, it's me, the real hero of the game. What's going on with my daughter? Did you screw this up, Apollo? I swear, if you screw this up, Apollo, I'm going to cut your salary forever. You'll be eating pudding cups for the rest of your life, buddy. This is a huge mess, and I can't get there on time. I'm sorry, Apollo, but I need you to handle this case for me. So if somebody else was guilty, then that person is liable. Okay, well that's a convenient... Oh, wow, huge pressure, Apollo. Well, it's convenient that the two things are tied together. So if we win the case, we save the office. Hooray! If we lose the case, Trucy's in jail, and we lose the office, and we will be very, very sad. Phoenix is giving Apollo a pep talk. That's nice. I believe in you, Apollo. Well, thank you, Mr. Wright. Good luck tomorrow. Well, thank you. I'm fine. Everything's gonna be fine. Call me if you need me, but please don't call me. It costs lots of money to place phone calls to other countries. Apollo's smiling because, well, for the first time, somebody believes in him. Somebody has confidence in Apollo's skills. This technically isn't the first time Phoenix has placed his confidence in Apollo, but I think this is the first time he said it outright, that, Apollo, I trust you. And why is Apollo going up against Prosecutor Saad Mahi? The prosecutor that he knows from somewhere. The prosecutor who likes to hide under a tree.
O restless wandering soul of the dead.
What? Huh.
Prosecutor Saad Mahi. Oh. Sorry to disturb you, but I figured I should tell you. The lead attorney's been decided. It's Apollo Justice.
Apollo Justice.
So he knows Apollo Justice. And what does Ima mean when she says that, hey, the leading attorney's been decided? Apollo kind of decided that himself. It's not like there was a formal process or inquiry. Anyway, this is the halfway point of case number 2. For the rest of the case, we will be in court.